It's hard to keep it holy, I try to keep it clean, but honesty is wearing thin, don't make me give in. It went too far, it left a scar, and you've come apart.
Sexual intercourse. The word has a lot of meaning and importance. It's the way two people show affection for each other, but it's also the way our population reproduces.
See, having a child before you're ready can change the course of a person's life for the better or for the worse.
A lot of teens don't want to take their chances with having sexual intercourse. I mean, who would? But what if there was a way people could have sexual intercourse, but with a lesser risk of having children? It's called the condom. It's a thin latex glove a man can wear on his reproductive limb that stops the reproductive cycle.
No one really knows who invented condoms, but it was in Egypt in the 1220s, and it went something like this.
I really like this Egyptian life these days.
Yeah. Oh God, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why?
I really like this girl, and I want to have sex with her, but I don't know what to do. I don't want to have a kid.
You mean you just don't think you're ready for that kind of commitment?
Uh-huh.
Well, I have this lamb skin. It's very, very nice and soft. You can try using this.
That'll work. Thanks, Aries.
One of the times when condoms became the most important and innovative was when the AIDS and HIV virus broke out. It was a terrible virus with no cure and not a lot of treatment. One of the main things that gave people a sense of protection was condoms. It gave them a sense of not having to fear the horrible virus. It really helped a lot of people through the terrible time. 1839, Charles Goodyear creates the rubber condom. 1918, a judge rules that condoms can be advertised and sold to prevent diseases from spreading. 1927, the American military starts issuing condoms to all who serve. 1957, Durex reveals the first condom with lubrication. 1980, facing a terrifying AIDS epidemic, condoms are marketed as a way to prevent the HIV disease from spreading. 1997, Durex creates the first condom company website.
Super. Now we're going to be interviewing Gio.
Are we doing one take?
We're going to be interviewing this nice boy named Gio on what he thinks about condoms. So Gio, what is your opinion on condoms?
I think in general, condoms are like a very good thing in society, and they're very important.
Why?
Because they prevent a lot of pregnancies, especially with like teenagers, when like you don't really want that to happen. And they also prevent against STIs and STDs, and that would be bad if we got those, right?
Do you think condoms are an innovation?
Yeah, completely. I mean, like 100 years ago, if you were sexually active, you were very at risk for pregnancy and STIs, and now condoms take away that risk to it.
What would happen if there were no condoms?
I think that a lot of the world would be infected with these diseases and infections, sexually transmitted infections, and the population would also be a lot higher. Teen pregnancy rates through the roof, you know.
Are some condoms better than others?
I not necessarily. I think it goes off of preference, because they got like the different, yeah.
Are there any downsides to condoms?
There's rumors that they don't feel as good, but they try to do stuff to make that okay.
How effective do you think condoms really are?
I'd probably put it in like the 80 to 90% effectiveness, because kids don't always know how to do it perfectly, and you know, people can poke holes through them, stuff like that. But in general, if you do it perfectly, it's supposed to be 99% effective.
Where can kids go to get condoms?
So at Drake, you can go to Peer Resource, we'll cap train you, and you get condoms, or you could buy them at like your CVS, 7-Eleven, Huckleberry, Planned Parenthood. It's free there to you.
Do you think all teens should be using condoms?
If teenagers are sexually active, then yeah, they should be using condoms.
Thank you.
Alone, you're twisting, going further from home. We're spinning out of control. No touch, no feel. You take